Welcome to the Kuya Benz Podcast. Hi, guys. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Kuya Benz Podcast, your favorite Bisaya podcast. Thank you so much again for being here with another episode. And I hope you're all doing well and staying hydrated, guys. Kay grabe ka init lately. I don't know if ako ra ba or if ikaw kung asa man ka na part sa Philippines, grabe ka ano karon init yun ang panahon. So I hope na kung magawas mo, pagdadyan mo cap or anything na could cover your kanang body kay grabe jud ka init baka sunog. Pwede kay siguro magluto og pagkaon or itlog sa adlaw sa kainit karon. So yeah, stay hydrated lang guys in this time of the year no. Okay. And also guys, I want to give a huge shout out kay Rex Pao di ay kay sa akong guest from the last episode. Actually, I'm wearing his merch right now. Habak clothing, no? So try to check it out the merch na naa sa ako i-link na lang sa description guys para at least you can try to check it out after you watch this video. Shout out again to Rex Pao, no? If you haven't watched that episode, you can also watch it here in Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. If you haven't already watched that episode, yeah. With that being said, I want to discuss to you something today. But before that, naadik ko na receive na message ba with a follower na actually he's been following the podcast now. So he or she so we'll try to kuan lang, we'll try to make the person anonymous lang kay, medyo maulaw, basig maulaw ba. This is a new thing that we'll try to practice here in the show, no, na if na mo yung mga gusto i-share or na mo gusto i-ask, pwede rin ko i-shoot og DM sa akong Instagram, sa page, anything na makontak ninyo ang kini na podcast, no? So, you can send me a message po na as long as na kanang lang pong kaya ra po na ako tubagon, guys. Or, so, wala mo ko diri, I'm not giving you a 100% advice yun or I'm just giving you my own lang, personal experience and also insights with regard to those topics na you're gonna be asking me about. So yeah, with that out of the way, we'll try to read the message sa ato ang message sender. Okay, I'll read it to you guys. Akong lang basta sa akong kodigo here. So he said, "Hi Kuya Benz, I know this is so random. So I saw your podcast like the first couple of episodes, if I'm not mistaken. I was hoping if you make a content on how to move on or how to move forward if gikan kag heartbreak, samot na if in love kaayo kas tao na samot na if in love kaayo ka sa tao na imuhang giuyab or something. Like, how do you start ba? Is it advisable if you stay as friends or kalimtan na jud nimo tanan? Wow, grabe ka lalum. Also kanang unrequited love. I think daghan makarelate, especially me na need of advice. Wahahaha. Daghan siya kaula ani but keep it up kuya. Nice kaayo mo contents maka-inspire. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much ha sa atong message sender. I really appreciate na you sending me this message, no. So disclaimer lang guys, disclaimer lang first before ko like mag-start sa discussion nato, no. Very kuan man ni siya na topic kanang very common po siya na mahitabo sa ato, especially if nanat sa atong adult life, no, na so disclaimer lang guys, again sa akong gingon ganina, I'll just try to give you my own personal experience with regards to this kind of thing and insights lang na siguro makarelate ka on how makaresonate ko ani ni message sender good kay I've also been in the same boat as to unsa iyang na experience, no. I've been also on that experience na itabo sa iya ha. So I hope na by the end of this episode, yeah, you could kuan lang unsa imuhang pwede makuha ani na akong ipang istorya, pero nagyapon nimo if papada sundo nimo or dili, you're gonna be doing that or applying it in your own life. Okay, timing sad good kaayo guys kay before na ko na nabasa na po ko ganahan i-discuss or na po ko ganahan i-share to you na topic pa. It's about how to let go of what no longer serves you. In this journey of personal growth and self-development, one of the most profound na practices is the art of letting go. We spend so much time worrying about what need to change. But have you stopped to consider that the best place to make a change is just by letting go of things, relationships, person, old habits nimo or how the way you think that no longer serves you. But the big question is how. How do you know when it's time? So in this episode, we will try to dive into the principles and steps on how to let go and also give you insights on how to navigate the process of letting go. Kaya medyo complicated magud siya na process, guys. Letting go is not about ignoring what's happening around you or refusing to acknowledge your feelings to someone or to something. When we let go, we are not denying reality. Rather, we are choosing mainly on how we respond to it or how do we saan na to siya pag-react ba in a certain way. Basically, we are simply saying yes to one thing and saying no to another thing. But both choices requires your focus and intentionality. So the first step in letting go is acknowledging what no longer serves you. So basically, sa imong relationship, you have to assess first if is it still something that you want or is it something na you both want for one another. Kay kung dili na diha palang daan, you have to acknowledge it to yourself na or accept it to yourself ba na you should get out of that place or get out of that relationship or get out of that job or anything that you think na again no longer serves the purpose that supposed to be mo na dapat na purpose sa imong life ba. This can be a challenging process because it requires an honest evaluation towards ourselves. Lisod maguna siya sometimes no na kailangan nato dili i-sugarcoat ang mga butang na we have to embrace or we have to self-evaluate. We have to reflect on ourselves ba na this is what is happening as of the moment. We have to acknowledge it basically from ourselves ba na mo na siya nahitabo karon. Meanwhile, acceptance is the key to finding peace in the face of change. It is the acknowledgement that clinging onto something familiar is an hindrance for our personal growth and well-being. But it doesn't mean na we have to give up everything that we are happy doing or komportable ta na buhaton siya. It means na we should be willing enough to let go of the things na don't serve us anymore so that we can make room for new experiences, new adventures, connections, or new opportunities in our lives. Everything in life is transient or mo agi ra gid ang tanan. Passing through lang ba? I've realized over the years no na people really do come and go. Embracing that nothing is permanent will make your journey more meaningful rather than you trying to hold on to something na naaka at that given moment. Holding on to grudges, whether directed to the person or to yourself, weighs heavily on our hearts. Letting go involves forgiveness, guys. A conscious choice to release the pain and resentment that keeps us from holding on to the past. Forgiveness, guys, is a gift that we could give to ourselves, allowing us to move forward with a renewed sense of lightness. Medyo gaan na tong feeling ba if we able to forgive ourselves bitaw. Sometimes, guys, our attachment to a particular situation or relationships keeps us entangled onto something na no longer serves us na bitaw. Letting go also involves detaching from these outcomes, allowing us to focus bitaw more on the process rather than fixated kay ka sa katong specific na result or expectation na imo nag-set sa imong mind. When we release the attachment to the outcomes of our actions, diha na magud mo bantayan what is really happening around you right now. Mas aware ka ba without being distracted about the thoughts na what might happen next. When we focus more on the present, we can choose how we respond and become more available for growth and change. Surrendering doesn't mean napildi na ka or you're defeated. It signifies a willingness bitaw to release yourself from the need na you have to take control about everything or kailangan kontrolado gid nimo tanan sitwasyon. It is acknowledging that there are forces or external factors na we can't really influence how they do things or how they react to things. Hindi man ta out of our control naman na siya bay. Mainly we find freedom from the burden bitaw of trying to dictate every single thing that happened to our lives. Rather than fighting what is, we accept what is, even if I know it's painful or could be uncomfortable for you. When we learn how to let go of the resistance bitaw and accept life just as it is, there you can find peace within yourself. For many of us, letting go is really a tough process. Lisod yung siya, guys. I know. Daghan kaayog, maingon na makaya ra na nimo or you can get through it, but when you're in that situation, I tell you it's really difficult, whether it's relationship nimo, a job that you're currently working, or even old belief systems na ingrained na gid sa imuha. Those things has played a huge role in shaping who we are today. So mainly recognizing and appreciating lang allows us to let go with a sense of closure and gratitude bitaw. Mas grateful bitaw ka na those things happened for you for a reason. So before letting go from your past or what had happened, take some time to think about how grateful you are for what used to be there. Cherish the good times ba? What I'm trying to say is cherish the good times. Be happy that you were able to make a mark on that person's life, or to be able to have that opportunity to work on that company, or anything na used to serve you a purpose in your life. Bahala na, it isn't what you wanted to happen. When you let go of something that no longer serves you, you create space for growth and change. You don't actually have to understand what's happening to your life right now. Rather, just have that trust that everything will be okay. As I said, this process can be very painful and difficult to do at times. Nadyo yung mga times na lisod yung kayo siya. Because we often feel like we're giving up control over our lives, but when we take this step, we allow ourselves to grow and become better versions of ourselves. There's this term that I've read in TikTok. Grabe TikTok yapon ba? About the sunk cost fallacy. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's like a human tendency to remain invested into something or someone based only on the previous investment into it, whether be it's time, money, or effort, anything na you've invested into something. We all know, guys, we all know someone na who's in a relationship for the longest time, but kanang medyo toxic na, medyo dysfunctional na, but they're just trying to hold on to that relationship because dugay na sila. Take it from me, guys. I've been in a very long-term relationship before, and I also had this sunk cost fallacy kay I had that experience, and I was thinking na sayang kaayo amo ang time together, and I don't want to lose the person because I've invested so much time, effort, money, and all the things na that's happening to me right now. Murag dili ko ganahan na mawala siya or wala siya during the time na musaka ko ba. Mainly, they remain in this endeavor because sayang man good. Ayun sila, sayang kaayo ang time. Di ko ganahan masayang akong gi-invest ani. So ako na lang pala yun nun. Sunk cost fallacy. Pwede sa gani siya like kanang like nitanaw kag Netflix movie. Wa jud ka ganahi. Wa jud ka ganahi sa movie, but mga lapas na maka 1 hour ka tanaw. Ano ka tanaw magyapon ka? Ay, nasugdan naman ako. Di na ako na lang tiwason. Sunk cost fallacy. It could also be job na you are stuck for the very long time. Like toxic na kayo mong trabaho. Pero masudya pong ka. Okay, you've been there for the longest time. Sunk cost fallacy. It's really important, guys, to identify this in your life, especially if we talk about the topic na letting go. Kay maglisod kag let go of something if invested kay ka into that, mablinded na ka ba on the other factors na it's not really healthy anymore for you ba, or unhealthy na kay siya sa imong personal and mental and psychological aspects sa imong life, and you must ensure you're not invested in something just because of the previous investment that you made into it. Actually, this kind of topic is, we could actually have this as a separate na podcast topic na we could also discuss. Let me know in the comments, or let me know below if you want to have a separate discussion with regards to this kind of topic. Kay medyo taas kini siya na topics, guys, and I don't want to waste a lot of your time. So we'll try to dive in na lang on that topic on a separate episode. So going back a message sender, how do you even start? As what I've said, first acknowledge the situation and mainly feel the pain, man. Feel the pain inside of you that unsa man na wala pa ko kabaw sa reason ng anong nagbuwag mo or anong nag-break up mo sa imong partner. But yeah, acknowledge it to yourself ba. Ayaw siya iwasi na situation, because the more you ignore that thing, it will haunt you day by day, my good, and you can't really start move on a different thing or different person or different chapter of your life if you yourself doesn't acknowledge that you're in pain. As you said, is it advisable na you could you could stay as friends? It could be a yes, it could be a no. No, because if it doesn't help you heal, ayaw jud. If bag-o pa man good, if you're still stuck on that situation, dili jud ka mo heal. And if you want na kanang naarga pun siya sa imong life ba, di jud ka mo heal ana. And yes, if once naabot na ka sa point na you could say na healed na ka or ready na ka to be friends, you can be friends, man, but it's not gonna be the same as before. Lahi na gid siya. Even for me, for my personal experience, I am friends with my ex-girlfriends. Girlfriends, ano. But we're not talking every day. We're not updating every day. Not the same anymore. But we're casually friends. Ana. We're civil about it. Okay, we're grown-ups naman, and we've moved on from that thing. And both of us are happy right now in our lives now. And as for you, again, it's yes and it could also be no. You have to identify on your current situation if it could help you heal or move forward, then no, you can't be friends for now. But eventually, if ikaw ready na ka or ready na po siya, na, you can be friends and take it from there. And also you've asked about unrequited love. Also, that could be a separate podcast topic that I could also dive in on a different na episode na lang kay. I think this is very kind of long na and I don't want to waste a lot of your time. So guys, letting go is a natural and important part of our life. Whether you need to let go of friendships, relationships, a job, or things, letting go allows you to create room for new growth, new chapters, new adventures, and new seasons. It's only through that growth and new things that you are allowing yourself to experience that you will come to your full potential. Think of it, guys, as letting go is not actually a bad thing. Rather, it's a good thing. You know, for me, the best things in life are reciprocal. The best friendships in life are reciprocal. You pour in, they pour back. Balance lagi natin yan. You have to give the same energy that the other people are giving you. Through awareness, acceptance, forgiveness, mindfulness, and surrender, we embark on this journey towards a more authentic and fulfilled life. As we let go, we create space for the beauty of the present and the potential of the future to unfold. In letting go, we find our true selves. Thank you so much again, guys, for watching. If this is something that could help someone that you know, might as well share it to them. And don't forget again to leave a like, comment, and also follow the page for more topics like this. And also, you can also again send me a message to my social accounts. I'll also be linking down below so that you can message me. And again, guys, thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you're all staying safe, stay hydrated, and yeah, don't forget to tell somebody that you love them. I'll catch you again in the next episode. Peace out.